What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Brickanics and a very special, long overdue video, which is thanking you guys for helping us reach 500 subscribers on the Brickanics channel. That's right, guys. Because of you, we've been able to achieve our goal, which at the beginning of this year is when we started our channel. So the beginning of 2021, really like the last week of December, and we set a modest goal of 500 subscribers, and you helped us reach that in about 7 to 8 months. So thank you for all the support that you give the channel. We greatly appreciate it. You know, this channel has really been an evolution, or consistently evolving, and I knew that going into it. When I started the channel, I wasn't really ready to start a YouTube channel, but I decided to go ahead and do it anyways because I knew that there was a lot that, you know, I needed to learn and a lot there was to figure out, and the only way to do it was just to get started and let things happen the way they happen. And so, you know, when we first started out, it was a lot of me and Mason just building some sets together, doing some set reviews, and then we've kind of evolved and found, you know, we didn't even know what theme we really liked when we first started. That has since evolved into Star Wars, a lot of Star Wars, and we will get into some other themes. We didn't really even know like what kind of videos that we wanted to make or what the real direction of the channel was going to be, and I think we're still figuring that out to some extent. But the channel has definitely evolved into being a focus on the Lego and the creations that are being made on the channel. A big focus on, you know, Lego Star Wars MOCs, small, medium, and a large. You know, I'm currently working on the large scale Urbana MOC. We finished up the bunker on Endor, which was a cool MOC. We helped, Mason helped me quite a bit with that one. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. And you know, Mason, gosh, this channel has done a lot for us and just our relationship as well. Just spending time making Lego together and just the excitement of, you know, new sets, building things together, Mason learning how to create things on his own. I love, like, because lately, right, I've been doing a lot more videos on my own, and that's primarily because I'm doing a lot of recording when Mason's asleep, and that's just the way that our life allows for it. I have a full-time job, we have a family, soccer that he's playing, and all types of different stuff. So really when the kids go to sleep is when I'm able to make a lot of the content, but I still definitely enjoy when Mason can be a part of it. So as part of the thank you for 500 subscribers, I thought it would be cool to open it up to you guys for some questions. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I'll put a link down in the description to do so. I asked everybody on an Instagram story, you know, in anticipation of, you know, reaching 500 subscribers, what would be a question you'd like to ask? There were several, you know, questions submitted, so I thought we could do a little Q&A here and answer some of those questions. All right, so our first question comes from the Stud City, who asked, what is your most favorite part of being in the Lego community? And the word community, I think, you know, is a lot to be said there, and that's all about people. And I think, like, so far, the best part has just been being, you know, being able to meet new people. What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, and meeting new friends.
And meeting and meeting new friends, and that's a big part of it, you know, meeting new people, meeting new friends, and just sharing in the hobby of Lego has been great so far. I've made some really good friendships, and it's just really cool to be able to talk to somebody about something else besides work. So I've definitely enjoyed the hobby of Lego and just meeting new people, and I think I'm still meeting new people and just growing that sense of community. All right, the next question is from Slipstream77. Cool dude. He said, what are some of the most rewarding aspects of this hobby for you? So there's quite a few rewarding parts of this hobby for me. The big one obviously is the relationship that I've developed with Mason over Lego. Prior to Lego, really, I mean, obviously we did a lot of things, but this has really kind of helped us just kind of center and focus around a common ground, and Lego being that common ground. And you know, just being able to have a cool back and forth with him in regards to, you know, building Lego. He's always interested in what I'm doing on the mock. He's always obviously interested in building new sets together, getting new pieces. So and just talking about the different custom creations and builds. He's super proud of himself when he makes something. I'm obviously super proud of him when he makes something cool with Lego, and he's proud of me as well when I make something. So it's been really good. Some of the other, you know, rewarding things are just the appreciation that you receive for building something, and I think that's honestly, you know, a big driver as well. I really like being able to create. My whole life I've been creative, and that energy has been directed towards different, you know, hobbies and things, mostly honestly towards work and how creativity could help drive my career forward. So that's really been a big focus of creativity. But along the way, I learned a lot of, you know, web marketing type things. So that was a good channel for my energy. But being able to put my creative energy into Lego and actually building something out of Lego, but then also being able to use the other skills I've learned as far as video editing, recording, getting to use this camera equipment and create something not just with Lego, but, you know, the actual video of the Lego. That whole thing has been very rewarding and fun as well. All right, another father and son duo, the Lego Stud. He asked, what is your favorite set you own, and what is Mason's favorite set? So I'll let Mason answer this one first. What's your favorite Lego set?
That I built?
It could be one that we built or one that we haven't built yet.
My favorite build that we haven't built yet is the AT-AT, and the build that we built is the X-Wing.
The X-Wing's your favorite one that we built?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Good job. My favorite set is one that we have not built yet. It's the Razor Crest. And the show, The Mandalorian, is one of the other main reasons that we got back into Star Wars after so many years. So that ship, which you know, Disney never should have destroyed. That ship should still be here. That could have been an iconic ship. Hopefully they bring it back somehow, but anyways, that's besides the point. The Razor Crest, I've been waiting for a special video to make for that set. That's why I haven't built it yet, because it does mean so much to me as far as what it represents. And it represents me getting back into Lego, me getting back into Star Wars, so it's the Razor Crest for me. Okay, our next question here is from Coco Sir Firsta, I believe it's how you say that. He asked, what's your best mock you have or you will create? So the best mock that I have, honestly, I'd have to say it's the small custom ATRT that I designed. I'm just really proud of how that turned out, and I think it's just a really cool build that I can include not only in the current mock that I'm working on, which is Urbana, but other future mocks as well. So I really like that one. Our next question is from Lego fan Emmett, who asked, how many Lego bricks do you have? I honestly have no idea. Let's see, we got the wall here. I think our first like big haul was like 13,000 pieces, and I think I made a video about, well, I know I made a video about it, but I think it was 13,000 pieces. I'll put a link to that video right here if you want to check that out. But if I had to guess how many Legos are right here, I'd have to say about 50,000, 60,000, 50,000. 50,000 pieces. I think that's about right.
Or 80,000.
I don't know if it's 80,000. I mean, it's definitely like 13,000. Like, the funny thing about Lego is it's like you look at it and you're like, it's not that much, but it could be 1,000 pieces sitting right there, but it's like this little pile, right? So yeah, there's definitely a lot of pieces there. It'd be hard to guess. I would say 50,000, if not a little bit more. 80,000, maybe not yet. Okay, next question is from Red Bricks Productions, who asked, what was the inspiration behind the name Brickanics? So, Man, coming up with a name for your channel is very, very hard. It's like almost everything you can think of is taken. So you got to be pretty unique in the name that you make if you want to be able to own that name across, you know, all the social channels and to be able to buy the URL for a website. So that's really what I wanted. I wanted to find a name that nobody else had. If you looked it up on YouTube, nobody else is really using it. The URL had to be available, and it also had to be available across all the social channels. So, and I wanted it, for me, I wanted it to be one unique word. And honestly, like everything that I could think of that I thought I originally wanted wasn't, you know, available one way or the other. So I wanted to kind of blend two words together, and those two words ended up being mechanics and bricks. So brickanics. And mechanics really made a lot of sense because, you know, there's mechanics that go into creating with Lego. Brickanics I thought sounded pretty cool, kind of rolled off the tongue. So when I kind of came up with it, it made sense and I ran with it. All right, here's a question from Gecko Builds Lego, and he asked, how long have you been into Lego and what makes you keep liking it? So, you know, I'm an AFOL, so I played Lego a lot when I was little. I don't think I was ever really that heavy into it though when I was little. I just had like a bucket of random pieces and just made things with it. As recently, I've just been back into Lego since the end of December of 2020. So right at the beginning of 2021 is when both me and Mason really got back into Lego. Mason had actually gotten a Lego Star Wars set for Christmas, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool, I like that. And I was like, hey, you want to start a channel together? Because I'd always wanted to do something on YouTube. And so I just kind of put two and two together, and I was like, Lego is awesome. But yeah, to answer the question, really just since the beginning of 2021 has been the extent of my experience with Lego. So a lot more to learn, a lot more to collect. All right, another question here from Magnus Baker, who said, will you do any mocks and mock tutorials in the future? Yes and yes. I would love to do a lot of mock tutorials, but we've only been building since, you know, the beginning of the year, so there's still a lot to be learned, and I don't feel like I'm necessarily at a point yet where I can like come off as this Lego building expert that's providing, you know, tutorials on how you should do things. What I can and will do though is come from a place of, this is what I've learned, this is what I've done, and this is what I can share with you. So I do plan to do more tutorials, sort of like the one I did for the ATRT. I still owe you guys, I know Elias Marshall, I think about you all the time as far as making the freeform mock tutorial. And you know, just anything else that I come across. And in the you know, the build series, the one, you know, all the build series that I've done, the Bunker on Endor as well as the Urbana, I try to you know, because that's my profession, I'm a trainer, you know, I'm a sales trainer by profession. So naturally, when I'm doing something, I like to maybe teach or explain things. I think maybe sometimes too much, but I like to do tutorials and teach and those types of things. So that's definitely an element or something I want to bring out in my videos. Well, look, I don't know if you guys like that or not. If you did, ask a question down below, and if we have enough, then maybe I'll make another, you know, Q&A video. If not, that's okay too. I'll just focus on some other content. Thanks again for 500 subscribers. We really appreciate that. Next goal is 1,000, and you know, there'll be a goal after that, and there'll be a goal after that. Definitely don't see this channel stopping anytime soon. Having too much fun making Lego and sharing that experience with you guys. So if you're not subscribed and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button to help this video reach other people, help them find the channel, help us reach 1,000 subscribers, and we'll see you
on the next video. Bye.
Later.
Later.